My name is Brian Glick. I'm joined by Sensei Shintaro Higashi. Thank you for being here. And we're going to talk today about a persistent problem, both gi and no gi, jujitsu, even judo, where you enter into the ashigara, you enter into the triangle or the jujigatame, either the triangle or the straight arm lock, and your partner on top knows what to do and they defend by stacking. And a lot of times, especially if you're a smaller person, you'll find that your partner's weight coming forward, when your knees start to come towards your nose, you get compressed, and it's very, very difficult to maintain your lock, first of all, and then not to get past. So not only are you losing the lock that you're working for, but a lot of times you lose it in such a bad position that your legs are on one side, your arms are on the other side, your partner's weight is bearing down on you, and before you know it, your great attack turned into a terrible idea and your partner has passed your guard. So for today's illustration, we're going to talk about the straight arm lock of Jujigatame, and you can enter into the juji from any given way that you choose. So from here, we're going to pivot, we're going to rotate, we end up in a position where we have the cross-face leg in place, we have our direction leg, and our partner does the right thing. They lock a figure 4 here, and now because they've hidden the primary arm, even if we were to get a good bite on it, we start to straighten, we feel like this bent arm locks their arm in place, and we have you're going to sit down here and you're not going to be able to extend, you're not going to be able to finish. Not only that, but your partner, who's a smart person, is looking to drive into you and bring your knees here to your nose, folding your body in half. So let's understand, just come out for a sec please, let's understand where we want to end up with the Jujigatame. Where we want to end up is in a position of extension with our partner. So we want to have this arm straight, we want our body extended. When our body is folded and rounded, that's the weak spot for our body to be in. We want to have it extended. So how are you going to do that when your partner's stacking in on you? He knows exactly what he wants to do. He wants to keep my body folded in this fashion and keep this pressure down. So long as we stay at this 90-degree angle to our partner, they're able to exert the pressure to start to stack and then progressively free this arm. Now, before you know it, your legs are out of position, your partner starts to pass, and you end up getting crushed. So, to address it properly, we're going to focus on changing our angle. As he goes to stack, we're going to take our inside arm here, and we're going to reach it through, not to the near leg, but around to the far leg. If you'll notice, we're going to put the knuckles of our hand right on the outside of our partner's ankle. Your inside arm presumably is controlling your partner's wrist. Okay, you don't want to relinquish that grip because you're going to end up in the arm lock eventually. Now as our partner goes to stack, we're going to change the angle. We're going to take our hips from 90 degrees to 180 degrees. What this does is it places our partner's shoulder towards the mat, and now we can use our direction leg to simply drive and settle our partner down here to the floor. Once you're on top, you no longer have the problem of the pressure for the stack. You can go to now do the more important work of untangling your partner's arms, coming out, looking to separate the hands, and then finishing the arm lock from the top. Okay, so we'll cover the actual mechanics of the finish a little bit later on. But for now, we've got this main problem. Partner stacks, you have a great idea, beautiful entry into your Jujigatame here, and your partner knows what they're doing. They lock the figure of 4 with their arms, they start to stack, and now from here it feels like your lower back is going to explode. Not only that, but they're slowly, incrementally inching their arm out here. Before you know it, you've lost the arm and you've got to go into your secondary attacks. Okay, heavy heel, inside arm goes, knuckles to the outside. Now we're going to pivot and spin. As we spin, we bring our head to the inside and our hips turn so that they align with the shoulder of the arm that we're attacking. Then we just guide our partner down to the floor. Once they're here, just scoot back slightly, please. Once they're here, your leg position is still the same, and you can go to work untangling your partner's arms. Okay, there are a number of different methods that you can use to do this, and then from here, we're straight off into the juji. So the number one thing to be thinking about when you're on the bottom is alleviating the pressure from the stack. The way that you do that is by pivoting, taking a little bit of a different angle, and then instead of working your arm lock from the bottom, you work it from the top, where your partner can't pressure you, but you can pressure them. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please let us know. If you have questions, let us know. We'll see you soon.
It's beautiful.